I feel like I got something stuck in my tooth again. Do I need to reopen Twitch? Ah, perfect. Okay. My stream manager. I'm not necessarily going to be paying close attention to my Twitch chat on the monitor because of the fact that I had to move my OBS to that monitor because I need to use display capture because for some reason these older Nancy Drew games like to how do I put this? Do weird things with like how my layout is. If I have my OBS over there, it kind of gets shifted weird. Okay, so tonight, I am playing Nancy Drew Ghost Dogs of Moon Lake, which I have played before. Played pretty much every Nancy Drew game, at least tried to. Some of them I got frustrated and gave up. Might have to use a walkthrough on those ones. Might have to consult a walkthrough a couple of times with this one, but I do have to use the display capture for these. Great. I just realized that, you know what, I'm just gonna leave it. I am not gonna mess with the settings. But, before we get into game, I bought a 6-pack of Kinder Joys today, and they've got glow-in-the-dark Halloween toys in them, and I'm just curious to see what I get. So I'm gonna open one of these right now. It's always such a pain to get apart. There we go. Okay. Now let's open it. Okay. Oops. Oh, looks like it's a werewolf. Okay, so how do we go about putting this together? Okay, it looks like there's a decent selection of... Oh, okay. Oops. Okay, so the stickers go on this side. Oh, they're not stickers. They clip in? Oh, okay, so that's what's sticky. Okay, that's kind of cool. There's some like sticky-ish stuff here, and you put the little pieces into their little spots. I'm not sure how much this is gonna glow, but it'll hopefully look cool later. Oops. I am so clumsy sometimes. Okay. it's a cute little werewolf. Nice. Hopefully I don't get any duplicates in there, but if I do, I do. Okay. That in the garbage. I'll eat that later. Okay. So, opening.
Welcome to my latest case, Ghost Dogs of Moon Lake. To start playing, choose either junior or senior detective.
I haven't tried this
if you're new to adventure games
yet,
or need some help,
and
choose
I don't
tutorial.
Dear
Ned, remember Sally McDonald, the woman who took those photos that Dad has up in his office? Well, she just bought a house in Moon Lake, Pennsylvania. A gangster named Mickey Malone built it back in the 20s as his country getaway. We're talking major fixer-upper. Anyway, last night Sally called and she said she desperately needed my detective skills. She refused to say why over the phone. Naturally, I said I'd drive to Moon Lake immediately. But weird things started happening the moment I pulled up. First, this big tree fell down behind my car and has me totally blocked in. And then I discovered that Sally's gone. She left a note that suggested something terrible happens here at night. She's supposed to call me from her car. So here I sit, writing to you while I wait for the phone to ring.
I need to
It's
watch that one.
nighttime, and although part of me is dying to know what frightened Sally away, another part of me is starting to feel a little uneasy. I'll let you know what happens. Ever yours, Nancy.
Okay. So in this one, we can call the Hardys. Okay, what's... Oh. Can I not do anything with that? I could. Right. Oh, good. This is one where I can actually pan on the screen. Okay, so we've got...
Hello?
Nancy, hi, it's Sally. We have to talk fast because I'm in my car and my cell phone's running low, so we might get cut off. But did you see my note?
Yes, are you all right?
No, I feel awful bailing on you like that. You must think I'm such a flake.
I'm just worried about you. What's wrong?
I couldn't stand the thought of spending another night there. I knew you were on your way, but it didn't help. I just got too scared.
Let's see. I think we'll go with the... You make it sound like the house
You make
is
it sound like the
haunted.
house is haunted or something.
Not the house, the woods. Just wait until it gets dark. Then you'll see. What am I saying? Nancy, you shouldn't be there by yourself either. Why don't you just go get in your car and go home? Or drive to Philadelphia. My aunt's got plenty of room.
No way. You've got me so curious, I wouldn't leave even if I could.
What do you mean?
Let me put it this way. Unless someone who just happens to have a chainsaw just happens to come by, my car's not going anywhere.
Oh, the dead maple beside the driveway. Oh, they told me it was in danger of falling over when I had the place inspected. I just never got around to doing anything about it. Listen, call M's Emporium. That's a store on the lake. Emily knows everybody. She'll know who to call if she decides to answer her phone.
It's late. Won't the store be closed?
Where's my brain? Okay, look. I just bought a little outboard motorboat. I haven't used it yet, but the guy who put it in for me said it should run just fine. It's tied up at the dock out front. Just get in it and go. Go anywhere. Just get away from the house.
I can't just take off in your boat. It's pitch black outside.
Then listen to me. Go around the house and lock all the doors and windows. Do that right now.
There aren't any locks on the doors and windows. What are you so afraid of?
The dogs. Those dogs. Out of nowhere. They're outside howling and snarling.
This one
And
has
claws.
okay-ish
horrible.
jump scares.
Dogs?
Not as
Hello?
not as good
Did you
as some
say
of the
dogs? Hello?
not as good as some of the jump scares in some of the later games, which I will be playing. Pretty sure that I could have sworn we can call Frank and Joe in this one. Okay, you know what? Let's. And as you see, Bess's number is the same as it was in Message in a Haunted Mansion.
How's it going?
Hey, Bess. How'd you know it was me?
Telepathy, of course. Just another of my many talents.
You are so full of it. She got caller ID, Nancy. So now, instead of hanging up on the geeks that always call her, she just doesn't answer the phone.
Very funny. So what's up?
Believe it or not, Sally went to her aunt's in Philadelphia. I'm here by myself.
Why? What happened? Did you two have a fight?
Oh, Bess. Nancy Drew does not have fights. Heated debates? Maybe. Fights? Never.
Why else would Sally just take off like that?
She said something happens when it gets dark here. Something really, really scary.
Scary as in what?
Yeah, people type scary or ghost type scary?
Dog type scary. She called to warn me about the dogs.
Dogs? As in Rin Tin Tin, Old Yeller...
Huckleberry Hound?
Apparently, there are some dogs around here that come out at night and are pretty scary. That's about all she had the chance to say before we got cut off.
Dogs aren't scary. Maybe it's some other kind of animal.
That's possible.
As soon as you hang up, you're gonna go prowling around outside, aren't you?
Why, Bess, that's a great idea.
Well, be careful.
And if anything does happen, run. No, wait. Call us first, then run.
I will. Bye, you guys.
Good luck, Nancy.
And stay in touch.
Could have sworn that we can call Frank and Joe in this one. I know there's a few games where you can. Let's see. Frank. Okay. Maybe Hardy Boys. Nancy. Drew. It helps if I spell things right. Ah, here we go. Maybe it's not this one. I know you can call them in, Oh, yep. Yep, you can. Squeaking.
What is that?
Is that red? I think that's red.
Something's out there.
Now look what you've done. That was a Strix Varia. At least I think it was. Never know for sure now, will I?
I'm sorry, but you startled me. What are you doing out here?
Birds. I'm trying to look for birds. What are you doing out here?
I'm Nancy Drew. I'm staying in this house, and I heard a lot of weird noises, so I came out here to investigate.
That was me, Miss Nancy Drew, calling in birds. And doing a pretty good job of it, too, till you showed up. Where'd you come from, anyway?
I drove in today from River Heights to visit my friend Sally McDonald.
Now, why would you want to do a thing like that? The Malone house is no place for one young woman, let alone two.
You've met Sally?
I talked to her a couple of times. But you know, the last time I saw her, she wasn't doing so good. She acted real anxious, scared.
Did she say what was wrong?
The dogs. The dogs of Mickey Malone. Legend goes that when Malone was finally arrested and hauled away, his 4 dogs went running off into the woods and were never seen again. People would just hear them, howling like their hearts were broken every night until one by one, they all died and went silent. But every time someone tries living in the Malone house, back they come.
What do the dogs do?
Every night, ever since she moved in, you could hear them howling. And some nights the dogs would
Yeah, I'm
appear
probably
outside
gonna
the
have
house,
to
running around, snarling
double
and
check
barking
some
and
things
throwing
every so
themselves
often,
at the
'cause
doors and windows.
It's been a
And then
while since I last
they'd be
played
gone.
this.
They're buried
I
in
do
the
love this
cemetery
game,
just
though.
beyond the house, you know. Them and Malone both.
Did they ever attack Sally?
She never gave them the chance. After the first attack, she stopped going out at night. Just locked the doors when it got dark and sat tight until morning.
The dogs would attack her house?
It's like they don't want anybody but Malone living there. I guess they don't know he's dead. And so are they.
The graphics definitely improve as the series progresses, because I mean, obviously this is an older one. What year was this one from anyway? What the heck is that? Ah, never mind. Ghost Dogs of Moon Lake is from 2002. Okay. What year was Message in a Haunted Mansion? Let's see. It looks like it was loosely based on 2 of the Nancy Drew stories: Mystery by Moonlight, which was a full book, and then Ghost Dogs of Whispering Oaks, which was a short story in the Nancy Drew Ghost Stories collection. I actually had that book when I was younger. I don't know if my grandparents still have my old Nancy Drew book collection or not, but I did have Nancy Drew Ghost Stories, and I read that one so many times. I think I found it at a secondhand shop. Oh, okay, so this is the one that takes place after Secret of the Scarlet Hand, and then it's followed by Haunted Carousel, which I'm not going to be playing this month. It's not as spooky. I will be doing Curse of Blackmore Manor, Shadow at the Water's Edge, Ghost of Thornton Hall, and Midnight in Salem, because those are definitely my most played when it comes to the spookier Nancy Drew games. Let's see. But yeah, I definitely read that the Nancy Drew Ghost Stories book so many times when I was in like my early teens,
Did she ever
mid-teens.
call the police?
This isn't New York City, Miss Nancy Drew. All they got around here is one officious little park ranger. And all Jeff Akers does is sit around all day trying to figure out how he can get himself transferred out of here to a bigger park.
Are you a native of Moon Lake?
I just come to Moon Lake in the spring to look for birds. Got an observation platform just up the path, kinda my base camp, and I've got a little outboard down there on the lake. Left my car at the big dock up lake. Don't really need it.
Are those the ghost dogs?
Yes, ma'am. Which is why I think it would be a good idea if I went my merry way and you got yourself back inside that house. Good luck, Miss Nancy Drew.
Okay, I'm gonna main menu for a second, because I don't think it's a good idea. I don't remember if it's a good idea to actually investigate outdoors at night on the first night. Let's see, Ghost Dogs of Moon Lake. Walkthrough is for playing in Junior Detective, which is okay. Yeah, I should go back in. Continue.
This is not good.
I don't think I can actually do anything during flashlight, map of the forest. Okay, that's just the note from her. Where the heck is the... There's the water bottle. I knew there was some... Okay, now...
Leaves that appear on a fresh spring tree make my birth different from the other three. When swans drift by on shimmering blue, I'm the one who plays in the summer dew. When autumn's call brings out the deer, it is I who howls on mornings clear. And when winter comes and birds take flight, look to me to sleep through the long gray night.
No. That's the dog poem.
This doesn't look very safe.
Yeah. We do not try to step across that, because that is a... I honestly don't remember what order, what directions those need to face. Where's the cuckoo clock? There's the cuckoo clock. Oh, right. It shows the direction of... That's how we figure out the direction for the dogs, but we don't know which dogs were born in which time of year. But the one that was the Swan's line... anything else in here that I can interact with? Let's look at the phone. George again. I should probably go grab one of my.
Nancy, how's it going?
This
Oh,
caller
God,
ID
let's-
stuff is going to take some getting used to.
I'm here too, Nan. What's going on?
I saw the dog Sally warned me about, and she was right. They were pretty scary.
You sure they weren't wolves or something?
They were definitely dogs. They came out of nowhere and started leaping at the windows and scratching at the doors like they wanted to get in.
Maybe that was just their way of being friendly.
These dogs were not friendly, believe me, and they had glowing yellow eyes. A birdwatcher I ran into said they were ghosts.
Ghosts?
The man who built Sally's place on Moon Lake was a gangster. The birdwatcher said that the ghosts of his dogs show up every time someone new tries to live here.
The place is haunted by ghost dogs?
Like there's such a thing as ghosts. But it does sound like you've got another mystery on your hands, Detective Drew.
I
I'm
could
gonna ask
sure
for a
use a
hint.
nice big hint right about now.
With a boat, you could really do some exploring.
Sally said you could use hers. Go for it.
Bye, you guys.
I love the fact
Ciao
that
for
Bess and
now.
I love the fact that Bess and George are essentially omniscient and know everything that Nancy knows, even when Nancy hasn't told them it. Okay, I'm gonna main menu for a second. I'm gonna go grab something from my kitchen and be right back. I have these plastic goblets that I got at Dollar Tree a while back that have like skeletal hands on them. They're really cool. This seems to have looks like some old lipstick stains got like kind of permanently adhered after washing. Let's just give that a quick wipe. Because I know these are clean. I know this is clean. I mean, it's been through the dishwasher. These are decently sturdy, too. Made in China. Whatever. I bought a bottle of sparkling cider at Aldi earlier today. I can just find the... there we go. Because it's fall, and I like cider in fall. Not the biggest on hard cider. A little too beer-like for me. Okay, whoever designed this probably doesn't like people. Or it's just because I don't really have nails. It's probably because I don't. Just probably because I don't have nails. I need to stop biting my nails. It is a very bad habit, and I have been trying to kick that particular habit since I was like, I don't know, 8 or 9? Honestly, don't remember how old I was when I first started biting my nails. But yeah, very bad habit. Especially since fingernails aren't exactly the cleanest. Even if you scrub at them, like, stuff gets under your nails, and then and then if you're biting your nails, it gets in your mouth, and that's not good. Ah, there we go. Yeah, come on. There we go. Yeah, it's in a fancy, like, wine bottle style bottle. Yeah. Yeah, it's the brand that Aldi sells, which is Nature's Nectar. I haven't actually had this one yet. So, ooh, that's good. That is really good. No artificial sweeteners in it or anything like that. Let's see. Just need to make sure I didn't miss anything. Yep, red. Okay. Yeah, I definitely prefer to do some of this stuff during the day. Red is only in his tree at night. I'm probably gonna get turned around a bit.
This must be Red's observation platform.
Oh, not yet. Okay, I think it's this way.
I need a bucket.
There's stuff.
Those look too rotten.
I can't remember what we do with the compass rose.
It's locked.
Ah, the classic Nancy Drew, it's locked. Whoops. Yeah, we don't do that.
A face only a gnome could love. Oh, the key broke off. It's locked. There's got to be another way to get this open.
I'm trying to remember. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else I can do in there right now. There's like, I could have sworn. Oh, right. Ah, shoot. Okay. forward and then right.
I better be careful.
Okay, how the heck do I get to the cemetery? Shoot, I got lost again. I always get lost in here. Whatever happened? There used to be a site that I used for my walkthroughs. Ah, there it is. Okay. Yeah, I'm definitely saving that. I found the Reddit post with the Game Boomers walkthrough link. Game Boomers walkthroughs are the ones that I always use when I get stuck on a Nancy Drew game. Okay, yes, I don't think that was the one I used. I think this is the one I used. The last time I got stuck in this one. Oops, that's not the right game. That's Curse of Blackmore Manor. There we go. So let's see. I know technically I didn't have to wait until morning, but oopsie. I did not mean to do that. But I do love these games so much.
The boat's full of water.
Which is why I grabbed the bucket. Ooh, screwdriver.
The spark plug is missing.
Oh no! We have a missing spark plug situation. That's not good. Can't start a boat without spark plugs. Okay. I'm just gonna have to... I could have sworn one of the walkthroughs had the directions. Okay, so here's the house. To get to the cemetery, you have to go left, right, right, left, left, right, right, left, right, left, left, right, left, left, right, left, right, left. Okay. I'm gonna take a picture of that because some of these, most of the walkthroughs, the images don't load anymore. Like, even the ones that come up when I just search for a walkthrough. Okay. So, this will help me a lot more because I won't have to keep going back and forth, back and forth. Okay, so we go left, forward, forward, right, forward, right, left, doesn't seem right. Okay, the shoe is over there. Okay, I found my way to the shoe. That's not where I meant to go. Okay, that's that. Nope, that's that bird. I don't remember what bird that is. Nope. This... Oh, yeah, the birds fly away as soon as you've... Alright, honestly, get... Okay, there's the scarf. That's not marked on the map. Shoot. Wait, no, that's the shoe. Logs, stone pillars over there. Yellow bird is there. On the red bird. I wish this... I really need a... I cannot remember how to navigate this damn... Oh, thank God. That was... not fun. Okay. So. We go up. Left. Yeah, I can't go anywhere else but there, and then there. Okay. So we go left, right, so left, right, right, left, left, right, right, left, right, left, left, right, left, left, right, right. Okay, there's the stump. Left, right, right. Oh, finally! There's the board.
Looks like paw prints.
Okay, I need to grab my notebook. Because the dates are important. Lucy was born in April and died in January. I can't remember if (1922 to 1932). Iggy, born November 1919, died. Okay, yeah, they 1932. They all died in January of 1932. Vitus? I'm not 100% sure on how that's supposed to be pronounced. I don't remember if they... Okay, February 1924. And Xander. August 1923. I can't remember if the years are important or not. I think there might be something with the years, but they all died the same, or they were all buried the same day at the very least. That is really good cider. It's not like super sweet. It's also not like sour. Okay, now okay, so we go left, left, right, left, left, right, right, left. Okay, we're at this intersection now. And it's right, right, left, right, left, left, right, right, left, left, much of a pain. But I should be able to put... I think I have all the planks I need for over here.
They need to be fastened to the floor. It's still not fixed.
Shoot. What do I need for that? Wait, isn't there like a coffee can somewhere? Okay. So, let's see. I need to look at this again. Okay, so spring. That's Lucy. Spring leaves. Swans, summer. Deer is fall. Birds for winter. Okay. Okay, now we gotta look at the cuckoo clock again. So, swans is Xander. So, okay. Oh, okay. I think it's only gonna show the... Yep. Until I move Xander's, that's not gonna... I know there's another hint. There's gotta be another hint for that. Okay, because Xander's... I'm pretty sure Xander's needs to face down. I don't remember which way Lucy needs... Each of the other three dogs needs to face, though. Okay, let's give Bess and George a call.
Hello?
Bess, it's Nancy.
I know that. What's going on?
I could sure use a nice big hint right about now.
The boat's all bailed out. You should be good to go.
Just put your life jacket on, pull the start cord, and let her rip.
Bye, you guys.
See ya. Bye.
Maybe if I call Sally? 1, 2, 1, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 3, 8, 9.
Hello?
Hey, Sally, it's Nancy.
Nancy, did you see them? Did you see the dogs?
Yes, I did, and I can understand why you left. They were pretty frightening. But if it's okay with you, I'd really like to stay and get to the bottom of whatever's going on. That's why you asked me here in the first place, right?
Yes, but Nancy, are you sure?
Positive. Consider Detective Drew officially on the case.
I wish I were even half the trooper you are, Nancy. I have such high hopes for that house. All the beauty there, the wildlife, all the pictures I was going to take. It would break my heart to have to give it up.
When was the first time you saw the dogs?
I heard them the very first night I was here. I heard them almost every night, howling in the distance. But I didn't actually see them until I'd been here about a week. After that, they started appearing pretty much every other night.
Did they always come around the same time, or did it vary?
Actually, they always came around the same time. What are you getting at?
These attacks seem to involve a lot of choreography, which reinforces my theory that you're not being randomly attacked by a pack of wild dogs, but by dogs who've been trained by someone determined to scare you out of your house at Moon Lake.
Who would want to do that? My closest neighbor lives 2 miles away. My property is surrounded by the state park, but it's off-season, so hardly anybody is in the park. In fact, I bet I talked to a total of 3 people the whole 4 weeks I was at Moon Lake.
Which 3 people?
Let's see, the park ranger, I forget his name, kind of a pain in the neck. Emily Griffin, she's the one who owns that store I told you about. And I ran into this bird watcher a couple of times. Had a funny name.
Red Knot. I've run into him too.
Other than people I may have nodded hello to while getting gas or something, I swear those are the only people I've talked to at Moon Lake.
What about River Heights? Can you think of anyone there who'd want you to sell your house at Moon Lake and move back to River Heights?
You mean like an angry ex-boyfriend or something? Nope, I sure can't.
Since I'm going to be staying here a while, is there anything I should know about the place?
Well, let's see. I've got the water turned off because it's well water and it needs to be tested before I can use it for anything. In fact, if you could get that testing done for me, I'd really appreciate it. Oh, and watch where you walk in the living room. Some of the floorboards are so rotten you could fall right through. And I keep hearing these faint squeaks and rustling type noises coming from below the floor. I hope you're not scared of mice.
Your outboard motorboat is missing a spark plug. Is there one around here by any chance?
I wouldn't know a spark plug if I swallowed one whole. But you need that boat, Nancy. Right now, it's your lifeline. You can't use your car, and believe me, you can't walk anywhere because all the paths around the house end in this thick, horrible brush. You've got to get it fixed. Wait a minute. The bird watcher, he's got a boat. Maybe you could borrow his spark plug or something. Go down the path that's to the right as you look out toward the lake from the house, and you'll eventually see his observation platform. Try him at night. He never seems to be around during the day.
How do I go about getting your water tested?
Try the ranger station on the east side of the lake. I've been told you can get some kind of kit there.
I'm curious. Why did you characterize the park ranger as a pain in the neck?
I left part of a ham sandwich on a picnic table once. Big mistake. From the way he carried on, you'd think I just made the FBI's 10 most wanted list. I don't think he likes me. Emily says it's because I wrecked his dream of becoming Super Ranger or something when I bought the Malone house instead of the Parks Department. Me, I think he just basically has a problem relating to people unless they're asking questions or breaking the law.
Where'd all that stuff in your tool shed come from?
It's just junk left behind by previous owners. Came with the house. I've been meaning to take inventory and start pitching stuff, but I didn't. If they ever make procrastination a crime, I'm done for.
The wall hanging in the living room with a poem on it, and those dog carvings in that cabinet above the sofa. What can you tell me about them?
Aren't they cool? They came with the place. So did the clock. Apparently, Malone had them custom made when he built the house. In fact, they're all built into the house. They're still there because you can't move them.
Has the clock ever worked?
Not for me. Oh, but get this. One day, I was messing with the hands. You know, trying to get them to work. And all of a sudden, one of the 4 little doors flew open, and instead of a cuckoo, this dog popped out and barked 3 times. It's a doggy clock. That Malone, bad as he was, he sure loved those dogs.
Are you aware that you're the proud owner of your very own cemetery?
Yes. When the realtor told me there was a cemetery on the property, I went, ugh. But when I saw how far from the house it was and how small it was, I decided I could live with it, as it were.
Do you know if Malone is really buried there?
The realtor said the cemetery was just a sham, that there's nothing under those tombstones but dirt. But he may have just been saying that so I'd buy the place. The only way to know for sure whether or not Malone is there is to start digging, and I'm certainly not going to do that.
Who did you say I should call about getting rid of that tree?
Emily Griffin. She doesn't bother answering her phone sometimes, so don't call her. Go see her. Her store's on the west side of the lake. And brace yourself, M's Emporium is something else.
How well do you know her?
I feel like I've known her all my life. She's so open and friendly. She likes to make it sound as if Moon Lake used to be a major hangout for criminals and degenerates, which isn't really true and irks some people around here no end. But I figure she's just trying to make a buck.
Talk to you later.
Thanks again, Nancy.
Crud. Okay, I know pretty sure I had Iggy. Okay, you know what? I've got an idea. I'm gonna just try all the different directions that you can turn the dogs. Nope. Because now that I'm thinking about it, I think it's in relation to the actual directions that the house is facing. Since I'm not going into the woods right now. Okay, where the hell are the hammer nails? Oh, okay. Now that we have the screwdriver, we can get at the hammer and nails. Because we don't want to try to stand on this without the boards. Because that is dangerous. I can't peel that away yet. I mean, it's obvious that you can peel it away. I mean, look at it. It's so obvious that it's an interactive spot, or will be. Okay, need to talk to Red. Okay. Yeah, the time progression in this one is...
The moon's so bright, I won't need my flashlight.
Well, it's Miss Nancy Drew.
Please, just call me Nancy.
I will if you keep your voice down. I just heard a cerulean warbler.
Really? Are they rare?
Something tells me they're gonna be with you around. You didn't come up here to chit-chat, did you?
Do you know much about outboard motors?
Sure do. Only type of motorized vehicle that's allowed on Moon Lake. Heck, if it were up to me, I'd ban them too. Have everybody get around by canoe. Nothing like the threat of physical activity to keep tourists away.
Why don't you like tourists?
I came to see birds, not people. The more people there are in a forest, the fewer birds there are. It's a fact of life. Reason I like to come here is because nobody else does. It's perfect. Not a decent grocery store, restaurant, or motel for miles.
There's no place nearby that sells boat parts? Sally's outboard is missing a spark plug.
I might be able to help you out. After all, I was a Boy Scout. Be prepared.
But I don't want to leave you unprepared.
Well, just so happens I've got 2 spark plugs right here in my pocket. Question is, if I give you one, what do I get for it? I don't need cash, but maybe you could take a few pictures for me. Know how to use a digital camera?
My friend Bess just got one for her birthday. I helped her figure out how to use it.
There's a couple of birds I'm supposed to take pictures of for PEPSOB. That's People for the Preservation and Study of Birds. You can recognize them by their songs, which are on this tape, which you can play on my cassette player, which you're gonna have to get from M's Emporium as soon as you get your boat fixed. Think you can handle that?
Sounds good.
Here's everything you'll need. M's Emporium is up lake on the west side. Not that I'm trying to get you out of my hair or anything, but try not to come pestering me till you're done, okay? One more thing. You smoke?
Only when I'm on fire.
Oh, you're a spunky one, aren't you? Well, these woods may not look it, but they're tinder dry. One lit match, and the best bird habitat on the East Coast will go up in smoke. So watch what you do, because if anything like that happens, I won't be looking for birds anymore, I'll be looking for you. Watch yourself out there.
Yeah, can't we blame him for wanting to preserve the natural habitat of the birds? Unfortunately, there's a lot of habitat destruction just in general. It's really tragic.
It's not safe to take the boat out at night.
Oh, I can't even go to the boat. I can't even put the spark plug in. Okay, let's call Bess and George.
Hello?
Bess, it's Nancy.
I know that. What's going on?
Bye, you guys.
See ya. Bye.
Nothing else to talk to them about right now. It's gonna be a call them in the morning. Why is there a shirt hanging there? Is that like a cardigan or a jacket? Okay, let's sleep till morning.
Hello?
Bess, it's Nancy.
I know that. What's going on?
Bye, you guys.
Good luck, Nancy.
And stay in touch.
I don't remember. I know they changed voice actors for, at least I think they changed voice actors for Bess and George at some point, because they sound different in some of the other games. Okay. Spark plug.
I gotta have some torque.
Where's my... Do I still have that screwdriver? I guess I do.
The spark plug is missing.
Oh, whoops. Hang on. Okay, so it's... I need the... I don't want to accidentally have that wrong. Okay, so plus, circle, minus, plus. That's in regards to... Okay. Shoot. Okay. I know that is indicative of where the line on those needs to be. Okay. This one needs to be even with the circle. That one's the easy one. Okay. Ghost Dogs of Moon Lake Screw Puzzle. Okay, so plus is all the way up. That's what I was looking for. Okay. So this one needs to be all the way up. This one needs to be all the way down. And that one needs to be a circle. Okay, we're gonna go to M's Emporium first. I know there's some stuff to look at. Skunk Crossing.
Hey there! Welcome to M's Emporium. I'm Emily Griffin.
I'm Nancy Drew. Sally McDonald said you might be able to help me.
I like helping people. Of course, I like selling them stuff even better. But keep talking.
Well, Sally invited me to come out and stay with her for a while. But right now, I need a chainsaw.
A chainsaw?
A tree fell down in the driveway behind my car, and now I'm blocked in.
I'll get Tucker Davis to take care of it. Gotta warn you, though. Tucker tends to do things in his own sweet time. So how come Sally ain't with you?
The ghost dog scared her off.
I told her. I said, Sally, that old house is gonna be nothing but trouble. And sure enough, Malone's hounds have come back. Just when we all thought they were finally resting in peace.
When was the last time they appeared?
Seems like they show up every time somebody buys the place. So the last time would have been 10, 15 years ago.
Have you ever seen the dogs?
Nope. Don't want to, neither. Just hearing them howl's bad enough. Scares the bejeebies out of me.
I got the bejeebies scared out of me twice last night. Just before I saw the dogs, I caught a man named Red Knot prowling around outside the house.
The bird watcher. Comes in every so often to stock up on that weirdo food he eats. You know how them tree hugger types are.
Has he been in the area long?
About as long as those pink-billed warblers and purple-eyed owls he's always chasing have been around. Couple of months, I guess.
Mr. Knott did me a favor, and in return he asked me to pick up a cassette player from you.
Oh, yeah. I got it right here. Thought maybe the old coot had forgotten he left it here. What else can I do you for?
I need to get the water from Sally's well tested. How would I go about doing that? Do you know?
Just get a water testing kit from the ranger station and follow the directions.
Where's the ranger station?
Just up lake from Sally's on the east side.
Why would there be a problem with the water?
'Cause it's well water. And seeing as Malone dug that well 80 years ago, what gets pumped out of it could be pretty funky.
Does the name Waldo Matthias mean anything to you?
Can't say as it does.
These so-called ghost dogs left very real paw prints. I saw some near the cemetery that's by the Malone house. Have you ever been there?
Can't say as I have. Poking around cemeteries ain't exactly a hobby with me.
Where do you find your... Achoo!
Bless you. It's all the dust. Sometimes I think it grows on this stuff.
Some of those old bottles are beautiful. Where'd you get them?
Found 'em. See, back in the days of Prohibition, that old Malone place used to be Party Central. Only way to get to and from back then was by boat. And when those boats dumped, on account of bad weather or bad driving or the feds suddenly showing up, well, everything from diamond necklaces to full bottles of illegal booze sank to the bottom of the lake.
So it's finders keepers, huh?
That's right. See, recovering objects from the lake bed is illegal. According to Squeaky Wheel Acres, dragging the lake for artifacts was upsetting its Delicate eco-balance. So thanks mostly to his constant squawking, the state banned it.
Squeaky Wheel Acres?
Jeff Akers, local park ranger. I keep telling him all this stuff washed up on shore. But does that snobby little stickler for rules believe me?
Sounds like you aren't real fond of Ranger Acres.
Jeff Akers could take all his precious rules and regulations and take a flying leap. Now, I got nothing against getting more customers in here, mind you. But I kind of like Moon Lake the way it is. Small, quiet, out of the way. But Jeff Akers, why, there's nothing he'd like better than to see all the lake and all the property around it turned into one big, noisy, jam-packed state park.
Why would he want that?
He's the type of guy who likes to boss people around, makes them feel important. So if the park got way bigger and was crawling with tourists, why, instead of giving out maybe one ticket for littering every 2 days, he'd be giving out 12 tickets every 2 hours. He'd be in heaven. Well, hey, I'm sure you got better things to do than getting your ear chewed off by yours truly.
Guess I'll see you later.
Keep on trucking.
Cocoa Kringles. Love that you can basically find Cocoa Kringles in every Nancy Drew game.
Ew! Ew!
I don't think I ever actually did that before. Huh. Ugh. I think these are the only 3 places you can actually like travel to in the boat. I just don't think any additional.
Hello, can I help you?
Are you Jeff Akers?
At your service. I noticed that you arrived by boat. Does that mean you're staying on the lake?
I'm Nancy Drew. Sally McDonald is a friend of mine. I'm staying at her house.
Let's see, Sally McDonald is the woman who bought the old Malone place.
That's her. Unfortunately, she seems to have developed a problem of the canine kind.
Don't tell me she believes all that ghost dog stuff.
I saw them myself.
Whatever's out there, I'm sure they're no more and no less than exactly what they look and sound like. Dogs. Living, breathing, very noisy dogs.
Why do you think dogs would attack Sally's house?
Dogs can be trained to do almost anything.
Any idea what would make a dog's eyes glow yellow?
Something in their diet, maybe? Some oddball vitamin or protein.
As a park ranger, don't you want to know for sure what's behind these dog attacks?
Do you always ask this many questions?
Sorry, it's my nature. But would it be okay if I asked a few more?
I'm a very busy man, Miss Drew, but I am here to serve the public.
Do you have something I could use to test the well water at Sally's?
Sure do. Simple to use, too. Just pump some water into this vial, return the sample to me, I'll send it off, and in a day or 2, you'll find out whether or not your water's fit to drink.
Does everyone out here have a well?
Everyone who doesn't want to die of thirst does. Hooking up to a municipal water supply is out of the question. Too expensive.
This place isn't exactly your ordinary ranger
Always
station, is it?
exhaust
It's also
all
the Moon Lake
conversation
Post
topics.
Office, and it's the unofficial Moon Lake Museum of Factual and Natural History. I've lived here all my life, so I can't help but feel obligated to protect not only the area's flora and fauna, but also its past.
So you know all about Mickey Malone?
As a member of the law enforcement community, I prefer to dwell on the positive aspects of history instead of on the activities of a bunch of glorified thugs.
As an officer of the law, can you think of anyone who might want to scare Sally off her property?
The woman who owns the shop across the lake? Emily Griffin? I can't prove it, but I'm pretty sure she's been dragging the lake in front of Malone's house for artifacts, which is illegal. It would be a lot easier for her to do her dirty work if nobody was living there.
Do you think it would be best if Malone's house was just torn down and forgotten?
Not necessarily. It's hard to ignore its potential as a tourist attraction. And if that's what it takes to draw more people to Moon Lake, I'm a reasonable man.
What do you know about the cemetery behind the Malone house?
People are buried there. Beyond that, what's to know?
Is Malone buried there?
That's the rumor.
The inscription on one of the tombstones reads Waldo Matthias. Does that name ring any bells?
Not in my steeple.
Would you mind mailing this letter for me?
Not at all.
Would it be okay if I looked around?
Please do. And if you have any questions, any more questions, just ask.
Thanks for all your help.
Not a problem. Oh, and one last thing. The deer mouse population has boomed this year, so please take precautions if you're cleaning out any area where they may have nested. They can carry some nasty diseases.
Thanks for the tip, Ranger Akers. I probably shouldn't mess around with this without Ranger Akers' permission.
Oh, that's right. You have a PDA in this one.
You're back.
Thanks for all your help.
Always a
Okay,
pleasure.
So can't really do anything else with that right now. I do want to get this game done in one, like, go, so this is going to be a little bit of a longer stream. Yeah, as long as you don't do that twice in a row, I think is how that one goes. Okay, where's the... Okay, I know there's a thing for turning the water on. Alright. Need to put the cassette. Into the cassette player.
American goldfinch. Northern cardinal. Red-tailed hawk. Western tanager.
Okay. I need to remember how to. I know there's a way to turn the water on. How the heck? In the house?
No birds here.
I forgot about that. Trying to remember how the heck to turn the water on. Because you can't just pump it. You have to. Unless I just have to keep using the pump. Is that how it is?
I need a bucket.
Oh, that's right. There we go. I do remember who's behind it. And I
You're back.
vaguely remember why.
I have that water sample. What do I do with it?
Just give it to me, and I'll take care of it.
Thanks for all your help.
Always a pleasure. You're back.
I noticed you have a dog.
That's Yogi, who never goes out unless he's on a leash. Park rules.
Do you have any other dogs?
I hope you're not suggesting I trained Yogi to run around in the middle of the night barking and attacking houses.
Thanks for all your help.
That's why I'm here.
I mean, it's a fair question. Yep, can't just grab and scroll. Gotta click the button. Yeah, this is all it really tells you for that one is for the famous residence is about Mickey Malone. Roman numerals. I honestly have issues with Roman numerals personally. I always forget which of these are the. Like, I do remember M is 1000, but L, C, and D sometimes get mixed up in my brain. 1, 5, and 10 are easy enough. Like how it's 1, then 2, 3, IV for 4, etc. And then, like, anything that's 1 off from. Anything that's like 1 or 10 off from another number, you put an X in front of it. If it's 10, like 40 is XL, which of course is also extra large. Yeah, this stuff's, some of it's useful, some of it's not. It just depends on excuse me. Peregrine falcon, wood ducks, red squirrel. Oh my god, red squirrels are little assholes. I think it was Rosie that it happened to. Rosie was a dog my grandparents had until I was a baby. Unfortunately, Rosie had to be put down when I was a baby because of the fact that, well, she suddenly bit my grandma, and she'd never done that before. It was, her mind was, like, starting to go or something. So, anyway, Rosie, I think it was Rosie. One of the houses my grandparents lived at when my mom was, like, I think middle school age. There were, like, a bunch of trees kind of behind the house, I think is what it was, and the red squirrels would throw pine cones at the dog. Like, the dog ended up covered in so much pine sap from those pine cones, and pine sap is a pain to clean off of anything. And obviously, like, if you get pine sap on, say, the side of a house, you can just use turpentine to get it off, but you shouldn't put turpentine on your skin or on a dog. So I don't remember how my mom said that my grandma got the dog clean, but my mom did tell me that she laughed a little at the situation, and my grandma was like, "Do you want to give the dog a bath?" It was just like a nope, and she just kind of noped out of there on that one. Okay. I I'm trying to remember where all the birds are. Oh, okay, so that's what the issue is. Or an issue. I think one of the...
It's stuck. I need some sandpaper.
Hello?
Bess, it's Nancy.
I know that. What's going on?
Moon Lake is gorgeous, but it's so remote. The park ranger is the closest thing they have to a sheriff around here.
Park ranger? What's he like?
Which, as we all know, is Bess's way of saying, Park Ranger? Is he cute?
Not true, George. Nancy thinks everybody's cute, so what would be the point? Anyway, Nancy, you were saying?
Well, he seems like an okay guy, but frankly, nobody around here seems to like him very much.
Why's that?
He takes his job very seriously, which tends to rub some people the wrong way.
Did you tell him about the ghost dogs?
He thinks they're just plain old dogs that for some reason like to run around at night scaring people.
And what does Detective Drew think about the dogs?
I think Sally had good reason to be scared of them. I don't blame her for leaving, which leads me to think that maybe that was the whole idea.
Somebody had those dogs attack Sally in order to scare her away?
Why would anybody do that? She was there for less than a month.
You'd have to be a total creep to make enemies that fast. And Sally's one of the nicest people I know.
Ooh, Nancy! Speaking of cute guys, Frank and Joe Hardy called. I filled them in on where you are and what you're doing, and they're dying to hear from you.
Great. Did they leave a number?
Their number is 280-555-4865. Bess didn't recognize it when they called and almost didn't answer the phone.
Good thing my cousin here has a memory like an elephant, huh?
What's that supposed to mean?
Call them, Nancy. They're dying to hear from you. But remember, Frank's cute and all that, but George and I want to hear from you, too.
Yeah, no fair discussing the case with them from now on and not with us. Promise you'll keep us up to speed?
I promise. This birdwatcher I met has got me taking pictures of birds for some survey he's doing. He's a bit of a grump.
Does he live nearby?
No, he just kind of hangs out in the woods. In fact, I only see him at night.
Interesting. He's in the woods at night. The dogs are in the woods at night.
Could he have had a reason for
Gotta
wanting
love
Sally out of the
how
Malone
all the
house?
characters in
As
these
far as I
games
know,
are
he and
so,
Sally
like,
were on good
suspicious.
terms. But I
Even the ones
also
that-
know that Red doesn't seem to have much use for any life form that doesn't molt.
He sounds like my Uncle Zach. He's into birds. Only he doesn't watch them. He hunts them, then shoots them. I never really liked my Uncle Zach.
Bess. But yeah, even the characters that are innocent seem suspicious in these games, and I like that. Because everyone's got their own like agendas and motives, and it makes for a more well-rounded story.
Did I mention that all the water in Sally's house comes from a well?
Ew, really? Does it taste like rotten eggs?
Not all well water tastes like rotten eggs, Bess.
I don't know if it does or not. Because the well is so old, I need to get the water tested before I drink it.
Good plan. Nothing will wreck your day faster than a nice tall glass of contaminated water.
Bye, you
Yeah,
guys.
Don't be a stranger.
Take care.
with well water, you definitely want to make sure that you get it tested regularly, because the last thing you want to do is drink tainted water. That's how people got dysentery. I think that's the number that they use for the Hardys in multiple games.
Hello?
Hey, Joe. It's Nancy.
Nancy, how's it going? No, wait, don't answer that. Talk about the weather or something.
The weather?
Yeah, that'll give me time to grab the other phone and take it outside. Frank's washing the car. He'll kill me if he misses anything. Here, wait a sec. Take a break, it's Nancy. Hang on, he's putting the hose down. He's drying his hands. He's walking over.
Nancy, hi. What's up? Bess and George say you've got another mystery on your hands.
Or should we say, on your paws.
They told you about the dogs?
We made them tell us everything. Pumped them dry.
As you may have guessed, we're not exactly rolling in detective work here.
So you're living vicariously through me.
It's not the first time, sad to say.
What conclusions have you reached so far, Detective?
If nothing else, those ghost dogs are very well trained. I'm watching to see who owns and/or trains dogs around here.
Good plan. But don't forget, a really smart perpetrator is going to make it look like he or she has no connection to dogs whatsoever.
But then a really, really smart perp might have dogs all over the place and not bother to hide it, because he or she would figure you'd never suspect anyone so obvious.
Emily Griffin doesn't seem to have any dogs.
Uh-oh. Move her up on your suspect list.
I'd move her down.
You know, Joe, something tells me we're not helping.
I'm pretty sure they did. I think it was after this game that they changed voice actors for Frank.
I'm convinced that someone is using those ghost dogs to scare Sally into abandoning Malone's house. If I can just figure out why, I might be able to figure out who.
Never hurts to look for motive.
Malone and his 4 dogs are supposedly buried in a little cemetery near the house. They've all got headstones inscribed with when they were born and when they died.
Series of games, but I do
interesting.
really like some of
Did
these
Malone
older
have
ones.
family?
Not that I'm aware of.
I need to
Who
replay
had the tombstones
Last Train to Blue
inscribed?
Moon Canyon at some point.
I don't know, but it had to be someone who
Ooh,
had
excuse
access
me.
to Malone's house and property after he died.
Sounds like this latest puzzle of yours is still missing a few pieces.
I seem to be getting nowhere fast. Anybody
Oh,
have any
damn it.
suggestions?
We can probably come up with a few.
But we're not going to make it easy for you.
After all, it's your case, not ours.
Gonna have to pass.
So am I.
Later, guys.
We'll be waiting.
Okay. Yeah, Bess and George tend to be the best bet for hints. And that's one of the reasons I like to play on Junior Detective
Hello?
is because
Bess,
there's the
it's
hint
Nancy.
system.
I know that. What's going on?
I could sure use a nice big hint right about now.
Maybe George has an idea.
Maybe George doesn't?
Bye, you guys.
Don't be a stranger.
Take care.
Shit. Okay. I sent the water I had the water sample sent in. I need sandpaper, which I had to get from Red. Fuck. Okay, let's see. Because I know all 4 dog statues have to be facing different directions. Yeah. I should probably go do the bird photos. Let's see. Yeah, the hawk photo is the one that's not easy.
American goldfinch. American robin. Blue jay. Northern cardinal. red-tailed hawk. Western tanager.
Oh, excuse me. Okay, where's my map? I took a picture of the map so that I can navigate the forest more easily without having to keep opening the map in-game. Okay, I know that the yellow bird is there. So once we get to here, okay, so we go right, left, right, right, left, right, left, left, log. We turn right at the log. So that's the goldfinch.
Tweet, tweet!
The fuck, Nancy?
No birds here.
Oh, okay. That took me back to home. Okay. I don't remember the exact locations. I know I found some of the birds. Okay, so. Okay, that looks like I've gone through that entire area, except for that way. So, oh no, that's where the shoe is. Okay, so right, left, right, right, left, left, right.
Darn, it flew away.
I think I need bird seed for the. I'm so tired. But I really want to do this all in one night, but I might have to continue this tomorrow night, which I really don't want to do this tomorrow. I wanted to do the... Oh, is it? Weird. I can't... I'm gonna have to... I might just be really quiet. Am I more audible now? Because I'm a little stuffed up, so I might just be quieter than usual. Ugh. I've got a bit of a cold. Which is not that unusual for me. Okay, and because I have to do this in capture display, I'm gonna just check my mic settings in OBS just real quick. Where is the... Oh, come on. Let's see. Huh. It's showing as being turned all the way up in my audio mixer. I might just be talking quieter than normal because also my mom's asleep. It's almost 2 a.m. So, I don't know. Ugh. Need to blow my nose. Move my mic away because that's gonna be loud. Unless it's picking up the wrong mic again. No, it's picking up the right mic. Yeah, it's not picking up the built-in mic on the webcam, which I have accidentally had it do that before. I think Stream Manager in my... I was having issues with the Stream Manager in the app again. I have random issues with the Twitch app. Okay, now which way the... Ah, crud. Okay. Oh. There it is. Oh, I hate being stuffed up. I mean, it's a pretty normal state for me half the time because I'm just... I've got some sinus issues because of allergies and stuff, but... Ugh. I hate being sick. I wonder if that's why I'm so tired. Tanager.
Darn, it flew away.
Okay, so the tanager and the cardinal both fly away. Oop. Okay, well, I got 3 of the birds. Now comes the fun part, figuring out where the heck I am. Oh, right by the cemetery. That was somewhat easy. Okay, so from the cemetery, we go right, left, left. And then we turn at the tree stump. And then left. I already got the tanager. right, left, right, left. Left, right. Nope, that was wrong. Nope. I always get so turned around in this. Okay. That. Ah. Maybe I was. No. That's not right. Okay, the log is. Wait. Is that log? Nope, it's not the one by the stone pillar. Okay, found my way out. And this is why I keep the map. Okay. Yeah, I might have to finish this one tomorrow night because I am getting really tired. That's how I know it's how I'm sure I've got a cold. Okay, so we talked to Red.
You find all the birds?
I found some birds, but no matter how quiet I am, I've been scaring other birds away before I can take their picture. What am I doing wrong?
You're wearing those clothes. That's what you're doing wrong. You need to blend in, like me. Go back over to M's tacky tourist trap and get yourself some camouflage gear. Only sensible thing that money grubber carries.
I'm sorry, but finding those birds is harder than I thought it would be. Can you give me any tips?
You gotta look for them. This isn't gonna be any Sunday picnic, you know? And try early in the morning. That's when most of them are singing.
See you in a while.
Shh, down a notch. Remember.
Okay, let's see. I'm trying to remember, because I need sandpaper, and I'm pretty sure I have to talk to Red for that. I feel like I'm missing something.
How's the bird watching coming along?
See you in a while.
Watch yourself out there.
Hello?
Bess, it's Nancy.
I know that. What's going on?
I could sure use a nice big hint right about now.
I'm dying to see what happens when you're able to turn all those dog carvings.
Me too. So go get some sandpaper. Take the boat over to Emily's. I bet she has some.
You want it? She's got it.
Bye, you guys.
See ya.
Bye.
Oh, right. I have to talk to. That makes sense. Ugh. Okay, yeah, I am. Why am I so tired? Ugh. Not usually this tired.
Howdy, Nancy.
Any word from Tucker, what's his name? He hasn't been by to move that tree yet.
I'll give him another call. But like I said, the man marches to the beat of another drummer. A very slow drummer.
I need to buy something.
You want it? I got it. Long as you pay cash, that is.
Right now, cash is kind of a problem for me. Do you think we could do some kind of trade out?
You scratch my back, I scratch yours, huh? Seeing as how you're a friend of Sally's, and seeing as how I got some things around here that could use doing, I guess we could work something out. What is it you need?
Do you sell sandpaper by any chance?
I do, but Mr. Birdbrain was in last week and cleaned me out. Said he was tired of that observation platform of his giving him splinters in his hinter regions.
I've disturbed him enough already. Would anyone else around here have some?
He's your only hope, but you better ask him for it quick. That deck of his is pretty big, and those squares I sold him are pretty small.
To make a long story short, I need some camouflage gear.
Got some right over here. One size fits all. But I'm running kind of low on bait. So if you go out and get me, say a dozen little critters, I'll give you the camos.
You got a deal. So what kind of bait do you need?
Worms, spiders, beetles, grubs. Anything that wriggles on its belly'll do. Just look under stuff. Rocks, logs, dead leaves. Should be able to find 12 in no time.
Hunting for critters isn't illegal, is it?
Things ain't quite that bad around here. Least not yet. Now, if Jeff Akers' daddy was still around, you might get arrested for cruelty to animals or some such nonsense. Joe Akers used to be the deputy sheriff. Real critter lover, that one was.
Joe Akers is Jeff's father?
That's right.
Guess I'll see you later.
You betcha.
Yeah, that particular task involves wandering the entirety of the forest or woods, whatever you want to call them. Yeah, because tomorrow I wanted to do House Flipper, doing the, Silent Hill The Room, like, based house.
You're back.
Where's Yogi?
In the run, out back. Even out of sight, he's under my full control, as park rules require.
Have you gotten the results back from that water sample I left with you?
I meant to call the Department of Health today for a status report, but frankly, I've been way too busy.
Sounds like Moon Lake could use 2 rangers.
If I were in charge of just 10 more acres of parkland, they'd give me an assistant, and I could devote more time to the acquisition of more land and eventually put Moon Lake on the map as one of the biggest, most popular parks in the state.
Why didn't the Parks Department buy the Malone property instead of Sally?
She outbid them, the cheapskates.
Well, if those dogs scare Sally away for good, other people are bound to think twice about buying the place. The bank will lower its price, and you'll have your land.
You're insinuating things again, Miss Drew.
I didn't mean to insult you. In fact, is there anything I can do to help you out?
Tell you what, if you're serious about making amends, there's some boxes by the computer labeled with dates. They're from the estate of a local history buff. She kept everything from newspaper clippings to old photos to recipes for apple crisp. She put everything in envelopes, then numbered them by year using Roman numerals. Just put the envelopes in order by year with the earliest date in front. Oh, and if you're rusty on Roman numerals, there's an entry on them in the computer.
I hope I don't get distracted. Apple crisp sounds good right now.
Don't go reading anything until you're through, or take my word for it, you'll never get finished.
I've been trying to take pictures of birds for this guy named Red Knot. Ever met him?
Oh yes, the Birdman. I'd stay away from him if I were you.
He seems pretty harmless to me.
He's a fanatic. He's got it in his head that Moon Lake would be the best birdwatching venue in the world except for one thing: too many people. Believe me, if there was a way to get this park shut down and all the homes on the lake torn down, he'd do it in an instant.
Thanks for all your help.
That's
Okay,
why I'm here.
just gonna do the sorting of the...
Let's see. Jeff said the envelope with the earliest date goes down in the front of each box.
Okay. I'm going to find a Roman numeral converter so that... Here we go. Okay, so earliest date goes in the front, so 1900 is fine. 19, let's see, MCMX would be 1910. Let's see, 1908. There we go. MCMXII. MCMXV. That's 15. Oh, that's in the wrong spot. That's 19. $46 would be... MCMXLVI. That's 39, that's 32. MCMLX 1960. XC. Oh, that's 1997. Oh, cool. That's where that's supposed to be. 1915. 1913, 1914, 1915, 16, 17, 19. Okay, so these two columns should be right. This is 1920, 25. Let's see, MMXLV 45. MCMLXI is 69. Okay, trying to figure out what's wrong. Oh.
Now that they're all sorted,
Oh.
I can do some reading.
Okay, which ones do you need? Okay, I think. Yep.
You're back.
I finished putting all those envelopes in order.
Excellent. Thank you, Miss Drew. And to show my gratitude, I've got something for you.
It doesn't involve Roman numerals, does it?
No, it's an honorary Junior Park Ranger pin. I keep them on hand so I can give them out to children whom I see demonstrating respect for park rules and regulations. A little bit of positive reinforcement. Unfortunately, I don't get to give them out that often.
Oh, gee, thanks, Ranger Acres. Thanks for all your help.
That's why I'm here.
Okay, let's head back to Sally's house. And yeah, I am gonna call it quits for the night and finish this up on not tomorrow night, but the next night, because, well, technically tonight. Not tonight, but the next night, because I am just really tired right now. So yeah, gonna end this stream here, and then I'm gonna do House Flipper, the house based on, well, the apartment based on the apartment from Silent Hill for The Room. And yeah. Night all.